Freaky Friends. This is Colleen.
And this is Margaret.
And we're
the Cousins Weird.
Hi, friends. We are in separate locations today.
Yes, and I just got bit by my kid's stupid cat. I swore. The worst thing is, he's like laying on my lap, purring, and I'm petting him, and he's all happy and purring, and then he just turns around and bites me. Asshole.
Yeah, that's what cats are like that. They're finicky.
My other cat is not like that. He's big and fat and stupid, and he never bites me.
But he's not typical. That's not typical.
he's special. It's because he's really stupid. He's like the world's stupidest cat, but he's the sweetest cat too, so it's okay. But anyway, we've had a week. That was my week last week, and Colleen's had a day today. But let's see. Starting, it was like the night before Christmas Eve. I got pulled over on my way out of town because the headlights on my license plate in the back of my car were off, and I got pulled over, and I got a warning that I had to get those fixed, right? And then on January 2nd, during the day on my way to work, I get pulled over because my inspection is past due. My bad. I admit it. It's fine. And literally, after we recorded last week, I'm on my way home, and I get pulled over again. We're talking 4 days later? And I go, oh, is it because of my back headlights? Oh, no, I didn't even notice that. No, you have a headlight out. Oh, my God. So I got pulled over 3 times in the span of a week, all for different things with my car. So, yeah, I've had 2 tickets. One was a fix-it ticket, which is fine. But I have a ticket. I'll have to pay a fine for my lapsed inspection, because that's always fun.
Yeah.
And then Colleen's had a day today.
Yeah, my some texted me when I was doing I was out doing a shoot today, which was fun. It was in the winter and I was cold anyway, but it was a fun shoot. But he's like, something's leaking. I hear water running, and I'm like, did you go look? And of course not. He did go look. Why would he do that? You have to get up and do something. But anyway, he didn't go look. That's okay. He heard it. So when I came home, he went with me to the basement and we checked. And my upstairs in my house is a duplex. So upstairs, my brother lives. He lives upstairs. And then we live downstairs. And his hot water heater was spraying water everywhere. There's 4 to 6 inches of water in my basement. And it's just, I don't know how long it's been doing that. He went out of town. He went to the Bills game yesterday, so he was there for that. He wasn't here. So I had to turn the water off to that, and then Rich and I were trying to figure out what's going on with it. So come to find out, we have to get a new hot water heater, which stinks. But Rich and I are going to do it together. So that should be interesting.
Ooh, couples landlording tasks.
Yeah.
This is real adulting, Colleen.
Yeah, it's real adulting, and I hate every second of it.
I know,
and
my God.
It really tests your marriage. If you can make it through doing these kind of things together, you've got a strong relationship, I really feel like. Or we could be divorced. Who knows what's going to happen?
I know. Well, my husband helped me change the headlight on my Prius, and anybody who is interested can go look up how to do that online, because that's fun. You have to do it blind because it's a Prius and it's tiny, and there's lots of shit in the front of it. You do it blind. You have to do it by feel. You can't see what you're doing. Right. You just have to shove your hand inside there and feel around.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Like a turkey.
It's like
stuffing a turkey.
It's like every teenage boy on a date ever.
Ew, what? It's so gross.
I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of groping around in here, hoping I hit the right button.
Horrifying.
Yes.
Oh, goodness gracious. So, anyway, we're in separate locations because it's supposed to storm tonight, and Margaret was out of town till later, and then I dealt with that, and I was just like, Margaret, my feet are freezing, and she's like, yeah, the weather's going to be bad, so we decided to do, and when we do it, we're on Skype and record it from Skype, so there is slight delay. It's a little different than normal, and, I don't have my good mic. I have a really crappy one probably, and I'm hoping it sounds okay. So we apologize in advance for any weirdness, but it's not because we're weird. Because it's on Skype.
We are weird, though. We're the cousins.
Oh, wait, that's our name.
Yes.
That's right. That's our name.
We are weird, Colleen.
us as weird. I guess we are.
Ask anyone who went to high school with me.
Yeah.
They'll tell you I was weird. I was weird then. I'm weird now.
You know, I'm sad because today I washed my hair. I did my hair. I had it curled. I did my makeup because usually I show up to record and I look like a homeless person and Margaret's done up. And we do our pictures and I look like a raggedy homeless person because during the week I dress up all week and on Sunday I don't want to wear, I just don't bother. So I was like, oh, we don't even meet today. Of course, my hair I don't look pretty anymore because I look like a drowned rat from being outside and in a wet basement, but I went out of my way to look pretty today. And then I have to not do
totally
that.
Didn't. Like, I put makeup on yesterday, so today I was like, nah, taking a day off. Cause I don't
usually do anything like that on the weekend unless I'm doing something special, you know? But I was like, oh, I'll look pretty today for a picture so people can see what I really look like when I'm trying to try.
See, I don't always put makeup on before I have to go to work because if I have to be to work early, then there's other things I'd rather do, like sit on my ass and drink coffee and watch TV. You know, that's fun. Or sit on my ass and drink coffee and crochet. That's fun too. Sitting on my ass is the theme here. Yeah. Like on the weekends, it's like, ooh, I have time today. I can just wander around and do whatever, and I'll wash the dishes and have makeup on because that's how I'm feeling today. I'll do the laundry with makeup on because I can. Why not?
Yeah, I felt like I wanted to, you know, my hair looked so pretty earlier. I wish you could all see it. It was so pretty. I think I took a picture. I should post it. Because I was like, ooh, I look pretty. I'm going to take a picture. But I really thought we were going to be together and take a nice picture and then that we'd maybe go live tonight, but it's not happening. So I hope you tuned into our Terrible Trends episode last week. Let us know what you think of that. We'll have another one coming out this week at some point, and hopefully we'll going live for that. But it'll come out on Thursday, but we'll hopefully do a live recording before then. So stay tuned for that. So do you want to jump in? You ready to jump in? Okay.
I actually had something to say too that maybe like I want to cry, Coffee.
No.
I've been having like tinnitus or tinnitus or buzzing in my ears, right? And I've battled like vertigo on and off. Right. And the buzzing in my ears has gotten so bad that I went to the doctor and talked to them about it. And I saw an ENT guy, ear, nose, throat guy, the other day, and he goes, "Oh, you need to cut out sodium and caffeine," and I think I might die.
Oh no!
I might die. I am gonna die.
Oh,
I can't have caffeine.
That's horrible.
And I seriously thought to myself, is the buzzing so bad? Is it really that bad?
I have to stop caffeine?
I'm okay. You could say sugar, and I'd be like, oh, that's bad.
Okay.
Caffeine? He's like, well, you could have decaf. No.
No.
You don't understand. I'm gonna die. I seriously might die. I'm sad. I'm so sad.
I'm sorry. That's deep.
And we just got a new coffee grinder for Christmas because we make espresso because that's the kind of people we are, all right? We drink espresso every day.
And now you can't have coffee. You can't have caffeine.
And we got this new, like, the Burr type coffee grinder where you put the beans in the hopper and you push the button and it grinds it down into the little thing that holds it. It's like professional style, like real. All the grinds are like the same size, you know. And we had one when we did that thing at Green Time, but that one died, and then we've just been using the shitty old ones where you push the button on the top.
Right, yep.
And they don't grind uniform, so when you're making espresso, it's fine. But now it's really good, and I could buy decaf, but I can't use that hopper because everybody else in the house drinks caffeinated coffee.
So, try it and see, and if it's not helping, then you just keep drinking coffee then.
I'll give it a day. No.
We'll see after a day.
We'll have to try. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. It's not looking good for me not having buzzing in my ears because, yeah, I don't know if I could survive without caffeine.
I know that's rough.
I've got
there's many things that I'm like I can't survive without that. So I think a lot of if you said like dairy, I'd be like, oh, I like cheese. I don't drink milk. I could go without everything but cheese. I don't know.
many years I went without
I
dairy.
know you did.
And then it's hard. It's funny. Like now that I'm back on dairy, it's like I thought about like maybe I should get off dairy again. I'm like,
nah. I'm not gonna be crazy.
The cheese is really good, so.
It is.
All right.
I bought us some cheese to eat today too, but we'll have to eat it next time. Okay. All right. We're gonna move into the episode. We're diving in now.
Go for it.
We're staying in the same part of the world as last week's main episode. This is the island of Poveglia. Poveglia. It's off in the southwest or south lagoon between Venice and Lyde. It's been a refuge, a stronghold, a place for the exile and diseased and the mentally ill. It's been a place for a lot of things. Lots of things happened on this island, and most of them were not good.
Oh, that sounds pretty not good.
You know, the very first document of anyone being on the island was way back in 421, when people from Venice or the mainland were fleeing invaders, and they took refuge on this little island off a lagoon. And the good thing about it is it was small enough where they could defend it easily, but isolated enough where, you know, they couldn't just get over there easily. So, and they lived peacefully for hundreds of years. And the cool thing is they didn't have to deal with any laws or taxes because they were their own little entity. So they were having a good life until 1978 during the War of Chihuahua.
What year was it?
In 1378.
Oh, just a
so
few
from
years ago.
421 to 1378, there was peaceful times, and everything was good. And then during the War of Chihuahua, I can't say
C word war.
Yes, the people living on Poveglia had to evacuate to the mainland, because after that the island was left devastated. They just destroyed everything on the island. I think maybe a church was standing, and that was about it. The war ended in 1381. So, and then 1348. Is it 1348? No, that's not right. Hold on a minute. Yeah, 1348. The Bubonic Plague hit Venice.
Oh, nice.
And half of the population died. So let's think about COVID. So Bubonic Plague was hit. They didn't have the things we have now to help people that got sick or prevent sickness. They didn't really understand the science behind it. So I'm not going to go into a lot of the plague itself, but more what happened on this island. But the Black Plague caused black swollen spots on the skin. Your lymph nodes and armpits, groin would swell.
And turn black.
Yes, boils, ooze, blood. Internal bleeding would follow, and then you just succumb to the Black Death. So that. It wasn't good. It wasn't a good time. People weren't doing well. They finally realized that they needed to separate the plague from the healthy people. So they started doing these burial pits for the corpses outside the city. So they're like, okay, we should get these dead, sick people out of the city because that's not good. We can't have them near the people that aren't sick. But people were dying so much and so quickly, because it was like within 5 days you could be dead once you got it, that those pits became overwhelmed with people. And they started transporting bodies to two islands in the lagoon, the Santa Arano and the Santa Martino di Strata, were two islands that they started putting the dead people at. Okay.